Well, you know, as usual, folks, there's more talent in the audience than there is on stage. So I'm going to prevail upon our host. Tony, will you come sing? Here's a lovely Scottish ballad sung by your own Tones Woodward.
I used to work in Petaluma for a while. That's a long drive from here. I pretty much would do it every other day. But in the drives, I'd listen to a lot of music, and I'd think about this and that, and I was listening to this song one day, and something else started running through my head. So we're going to do the original version, and then we're going to just go straight into the second one, or what are we going to do? Of the Westmereland that can make thee hail and soon. So turn your stallion's head till his red mane flies in the wind, and the rider of the moon goes by, and the bright star falls behind. And clear was the paly moon as the dust passed him by. Low his hills were the brightest stars when he heard the owlet cry, saying, why do you ride this way? Wherefore came you here? I seek the witch of the Westmereland that dwells by the winding mere, and it's weary by the All's water and the misty brake fern way, till through the cleft of the Kirkston Pass the winding water lay. Said, lie down, my brindled hound, and rest ye, my good grey hawk, and thee, my steed, may graze thy fill, for I must dismount and walk. But come when you hear my horn, and answer swift the call, for I fear the sun will rise this morn, you will serve me best of all. And it's down to the water's brim, shield, and the golden rod he has cast in to see where the lake might yield. And wet rose she from the lake, fast and fleet went she, one half the form of the maiden fair, with a jet black mare's body. And loud and long and shrill he blew, till his steed was by his side. High overhead the grey hawk flew, and swiftly he did ride, saying, course well, my brindled hound, fetch me the jet black mare, stoop and strike, my good grey hawk, and bring me the maiden fair. Shield, for I see by the briny blood that flows you've been wounded in the field, and she stood in a gown of velvet blue, bound around with a silver chain. And she's kissed his pale lips once and twice, and 3 times round again. And she's bound his wounds with the golden rod, full fast in her arms he lay. And he has risen hale and sound, with the sun high in the day. She said, ride with your brindle hound at heel, and your good grey hawk in hand. There's none that can harm the knight who's lain with the witch of the Westmereland. Frosty the snowman white was a jolly happy soul, with a corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of gold. Frosty the snowman gold is a fairy tale, they say. He was made of snow, but the children know how he came to life one day. There must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found, for when they placed it on his head, he began to dance around. Frosty the snowman fair was alive as he could be, and the children say he could laugh and play just the same as you and me. And with the weather outside, you can see it's almost Christmas. Frosty the snowman pale knew the sun was hot that day, so he said, let's run and we'll have some fun now before I melt away. And down to the village nigh, with a broomstick in his hand, running here and there all around the square, saying, catch me if you can. Look at Frosty go. Thumpity thump thump, thumpity thump thump, over the hills of snow. Love us. That's the part that was the kicker, actually. That said, I gotta record this. I actually made a version of this. I'll send you the MP3. He led them down the streets of town, right to the traffic cop, and he only paused a moment when he heard him holler stop. For Frosty the snowman swift had to hurry on his way, but he waved goodbye saying, don't you cry, I'll be back again someday.